All right. So round 2 of putting practice. But the difference is I've only got 5 minutes. Only got 5 minutes to spare or so. Again, the idea here is to go straight back, straight forward. And try to get 100 putts a day. Should be clean rolls today too because I just vacuumed this mat. Should look like brand new, not get anything in the way. I've got several things I want to work on this year. Behind me, you'll see a golf net that I can hit balls into during the winter months here in Iowa. Roll back to 3. Anyways, the problem with it is that I won't be able to do much of that in the mornings. Right now it's like 4:30 in the afternoon, but in the mornings my family's sleeping, so it makes it a little more difficult to be able to be smashing golf balls into that net over there. But I think if I actually want to continue to make these videos as close to daily as possible, I could, if I can just talk quietly enough into the microphone here, I don't have to make too much noise. It won't wake up my family in the mornings if I wake up at like 5 a.m. because I got to get to work at starts at 6:30, so sometimes it can make things a little difficult to get this kind of stuff in. That's why it's so important that 5 minutes. 5 minutes is better than 0. And I have a feeling that most of us are used to 0. 5 minutes of putting practice. I'm not going to get the 150 in like I like to think I want to get daily. But I guess I could always come back down here once the kids go to bed. What's funny is, when I'm sitting here talking to the camera, I'm not thinking about my stroke too much. And they're all going pretty smooth. So I do still believe that overthinking is the killer of progress. Let's see. But so if you've only got a few minutes to spare, and you've got one of these simple mats, or it could just be carpet and putt into a cup. Doesn't have to be fancy. It's like, can be simple. Can keep practice simple. So in my previous video, this is the 3-foot mark. I'd like to be able to putt these up this slope, come back to that 3-foot mark or thereabouts, and I think that would just be a couple feet past the hole in a real life scenario. But I got a putt out deal up there on the hole because I really don't even care about. I consider if it hits that green circle a make. I don't care if I get to see it go in the hole and come down this track. I just want the ball to make it down there and come back to me so I can putt it again. That's all I care about. And I'm trying to figure out a good sequence here. I can just go 3-5-7, 3-5-7, 3-5-7. Maybe that's a good way. Kind of just jumping around whatever I feel like and see if the speeds match up, or at least work well enough to where I feel good about the putting stroke at these varying distances. So I don't know if the answer would be to sit there and putt 3 foot, do 20 of those, or 10 of those, 10 of those, 10 of those, and back and forth, but why not just jump around wherever you want? It's easy to just keep a smooth stroke when you're not thinking about it too much. Again, I'm still using the rubber bands. So the idea is that you want the ball to obviously hit in the center of the face, and you'll be able to see if you have missed, if you're not hitting center of the club face, it's gonna feel a little dead off of those rubber bands. So they're just wrapped around a few times like you would a ponytail for your daughter's hair or something like that. Anyways, pretty simple tool to be able to feel those miss hits. I don't know if anybody's ever seen the wear mark on Tiger Woods' putter, but how many putts do you think he had to hit to get a wear mark in the center of his putter face? Yeah, I often wonder, does Tiger Woods have a mat like this? Do any of the pros? Does Jordan Spieth have a cheap putting mat laying around, or they just use the fancy stuff all the time, or go to the range, or even putting green, practice green, whatever? In other words, is this good enough practice to be able to just repeat your stroke over and over and over and not really think about it? Again, I'm going to go for just trying to get 5 minutes in before I have to go do something else. I might come back later, but 5 minutes is better than 0. It feels smooth. I think in some of the future videos, maybe I'll do some full swing stuff over here, just working on ball contact. And I've got some clubs that I need to work on, some different grip changes probably. I have lots of stuff going on here in the basement. I have like basically a pro shop down here. Get to work on people's clubs in my area. It's pretty fun. And there's more to the story, but I'll be able to tell you about that later. Not too worried about talking about it right now. I just want to focus on getting better at putting. And making videos about it. It'd be nice to start this stuff in the summer or spring, and not have to have the camera just down here in my basement all winter long. I'll try to do some different things here and there. Wonder if I shut my trap, we'd be able to hear the putter hit the ball. And now I'll try to purposely hit one off the rubber band here and see if it makes it the same, see if you can hear the difference. Yeah, it's like a dead sound. I'll do it again. You can definitely feel that in your hands. Yeah, that's gross. Just feels gross. And that's the idea. It's the idea. You want to be able to feel that pure. I hit it on the other side, overcorrecting. I'm gonna feel that pure center strike right in the middle of the club face. You can audibly hear the difference and really feel it. Again, I should focus more on tighter grip strength. Seems to help being more consistent. It feels so much better on the stroke by having a tighter grip. back to 7. I kind of like this varying back and forth. Yeah. But anyways, I'm probably going to hit a few more. I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short here. I think I skipped, I don't even remember which day. I think it might have been Friday that I made that first video, but the plan was to do it every day, but it's Monday today, and kind of had a long weekend. So if I miss a day here and there, so be it. It is what it is. I'm kind of doing this for me right now, that's all. But I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Of course I just want to keep hitting golf balls. But I have to go. Okay, one more long one. One more long one. Now, what are the odds that I make it right back to the 3, roll up and right back to the 3 foot mark? I'd say pretty good. Yep, good enough. Good, always end on a good one.